This was the most critical of all the experiments.
I will start with the Grey's Anatomy.
Let's do it with the dialogue first, okay?
All love sucks eventually.
No, it doesn't suck.
Yes, it does. Look what happened to you.
I spent all week trying to hate Alex, but nothing works.
Why not?
Because every time I get into my car, I see this little trash bag that he left in the side compartment, so I'd have somewhere to put my gum wrappers and my tissues. And I felt like...
You felt angry because everywhere you look reminds you of him.
But I know that he is the reason I will get up again.
How? He's the one who did this.
I will get up out of the trash and I will rise. I'll rise so high, I'll make him a fool for ever having left me. And I'll do it because of how well he loved me.
You're really looking at the silver lining here.
So two things I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about both of your acting, okay? Because it's a chance for each of you to act. And so what I want you both to do here is to be trying to convince the other one, okay? You've got to go all the way with trying to convince, okay? Now, how do you do that? Like when you said, I've got to rise. You need to feel like you're rising. Now, you got to rise. You know, you need to use what you're saying to get what you want. Mm-hmm. And what you want is for the other person to agree with you. So Randy, you need to keep trying to make her say you're right. So it sucks. So see, I'm right. Okay, same with you, Shaban. Get him to agree with you. Okay, yeah, that's true. But this point, okay, you've got a lot of different points. So when you talk about that trash can, what is that little trash thing? That really meant a lot to you. That's like, it touches your heart. So you've got to touch his heart with it.
Okay.
You called it, Joe. All love sucks eventually.
No, it doesn't suck.
Yes, it does. Look what happened to you.
I spent all week trying to hate Alex, but nothing works.
Well, Shaban, I spent all week trying to hate him, okay? So remember, hate and nothing works are the opposite of each other, aren't they?
Right.
Okay. I've been spending a lot of time doing with people in this class is really going through every single word and saying, okay, what does this word mean? What does hate mean? I want to hate him. I want to kill him. I want to, I just want to never want to see him again, but it doesn't work. I still love him, right? It doesn't work is I still love him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So really think about what you're saying.
I spent all week trying to hate Alex. Nothing works.
Why not?
Because every time I get in my car, I see this little trash bag that he put in the side pocket so that I'd have somewhere to put my gum wrappers and my tissues. And
so what does that do to you? Because every time I get in the car, oh my God, there it is again. That cute little trash bag. Okay? It's like that has control over you. You want to hate him. But then you get in the car and that cute little trash bag is there, changing you, forcing you to love him again. It becomes a thing, a person almost, right? So, and it's talking you into loving him still, okay? And what are you doing with Randy? You're complaining to him about it. You're saying, yeah, but I can't because of this, right? Make your point to him. Why it can't be.
Because every time I get into the car, I see this little trash bag that he put for my gum wrappers and tissues. And
You felt angry because everywhere you look reminds you of him.
I felt so loved that he did that.
So Randy, make sure you give her the opposite of what she's saying. Come on, get real. It makes you fucking angry. Right? You need to get, to go all the way with that. So she goes, no, it makes me feel loved. Because the more contrast you get, the more this makes sense. The conversation makes sense, doesn't it? You got to give her the complete opposite of what she's saying. And you think that what she's saying is bullshit. Right? And another thing I wanted to mention is like, when you say the word love, Randy, what's your subtext?
Crap.
Crap, right. So you have to actually think what you mean, because the word love is normally a very positive thing, right? But
No.
you're going love, you know, like dog shit, you know, this would, you've got to make it as bad as possible, because that's what you think of it, right? It's definitely can't be neutral. No word can really be neutral. I mean, a couple of ands or buts maybe, but otherwise, all those juicy words like love, they're going to be so clearly defined in our minds.
Because every time I get into my car, I see this little trash bag that he put in my side pocket so I could have somewhere to put my gum wrappers and my tissues. And
You felt angry because everywhere you look reminds you of him.
I felt so loved that he did that.
And now?
Now he put me in the trash with the gum wrappers and the tissues.
Okay,
See?
so now you're admitting that he's right. And this is like so the opposite of what you did before. So it's like, well, yeah, you are right. Now I do feel like he threw me in the trash. Right? Then you're going to go back and fight with him a little bit more on it. But when you do admit that they're right, when he does win, because he is like, and now, you know, even though he gave you that beautiful little cute little trash thing to put, you know, these meaningless things, you know, there's the gum wrappers and whatever. Yeah, but now I'm just one of the gum wrappers. Now I'm just the trash.
And now?
And now he put me in the trash with the tissues and the gum wrappers.
See? Love sucks.
I will climb out of the trash and I will rise. I'll
Okay,
rise.
now who is this person? This is a different person that's been talking before, right?
Right.
Because you have the depressed and angry, betrayed person, and you have the person that appreciates the love that you did have. But who is this person?
She's the kind of the optimist, the strong one who's going to
The survivor, the warrior who climbs back out of the trench to live another day, right?
Yeah.
You know, the person who has strength to be resilient. And he's the reason, you know, it's like that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So let's make sure you are that person now. You can be a complete, okay? And just imagine yourself being Wonder Woman rising up, okay?
Oh, the line before is, but I know that he's the reason that I will get up again.
He's the reason I will get up again. I'm going to survive, okay? So start to move into that character there.
Okay.
He's the reason is still the nice one, right? Then get up again is where you're surviving, right?
But I also know that he is the reason that I will get up again.
How? He's the one who did this.
I will climb out of the trash and I will rise. I'll
Okay,
rise.
I want you to imagine climbing out of a foxhole with the bombs going off. Okay, just really think about climbing out. Because if you just say, I will climb out of the trash, that doesn't really say anything, does it? It doesn't portray the struggle it is. You know, it's going to be hard. Isn't it going to be hard to be single again, to maybe fall in love again with somebody else after this?
Yeah.
That is like one of the hardest things to do. You know, to suddenly believe in humanity enough to go out there and climb out of that foxhole, right? And you have to get tougher because you're still kind of sweet and pleasant and I will rise and I will climb out and all that. Do you feel that? It's like, I am going to fucking do it. You know, you've got to get tough.
Right.
Okay. So that then when you get to the end of this section, You can go, you know, and I'm going to survive and I'm going to rise up and all that. And it'll be because of him, right? Because then you go back to the sweetness. But if you can't go back to the sweetness, if you haven't been the tough thing.
But I also know that he's the reason that I will get up again.
How? He's the one that did this.
I will get out of the trash and I will rise. I'll rise so high. I'll make him a fool for ever having left me. And I'll do it because of how well he loved me.
But when you say, I'll make him a fool, you're sort of where I want you to be when I'll climb out. Okay. And then you can get even farther on make him a fool. Okay.
Okay.
Because I am going to do it. You know, I want you to feel that I'm going to overcome it. And now prove your point to me. But I also know he's the reason that I'm going to get up again. So make sure that you're saying, don't you see, he's the reason. And then you can make your point. Because that's the setup for making your point. Okay, I need to feel more determination on your part in those determined parts. Because when you're that fighter again, when you say it's mine to keep.
Right.
Okay, there's a lot of going back and forth between he's wonderful, he was sweet, he gave me so much, and I am going to fucking win. Okay, you've got to go back and forth between those two things. Okay, you've got to make them different from each other. And you can do it so much more. Right now, don't be worried at all about overacting. Okay.
Okay.
I know you're a little concerned. You'll never be as big as me, trust me, okay? As wild as I get, no one's ever gone that far, okay? But there is a difference between rise and fool. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rise, I'm gonna be Wonder Woman, right? And then I'm gonna make him a fool. Just paint pictures with your words, with your thoughts.
Okay.
Okay? Really think about what each word means, because it's not a sentence that's all the same. It's those individual words that contrast with each other that make it dynamic. Okay, Randy, be careful about, you know, say, how's he going to do that? And then you closed your eyes and you went, right? Instead of talking to her, okay? How's he going to do that? Tell me. Yeah, you got some great ideas. Keep talking, okay? Don't close your eyes and say and talk inside your own head, okay? I want you to think of climbing up a cliff that's going straight up with like rocks falling on you. I'm going to climb out, okay?
I will climb out of the trash and I will rise.
Good. I'm going to climb out of the trash. Trash is different than climb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Say garbage. Stinking garbage.
Stinking garbage.
Right. Just think that when you say, I'm going to climb out of the stinking garbage. Think stinking garbage. You say trash. When you say trash.
I will climb out of the trash and I will rise.
And then I will rise. I'm going to be like Wonder Woman. Say that.
I'm going to be like Wonder Woman.
I'm going to rise.
I'm going to rise.
And I'm going to make him feel like a fool. Then you get to be mean, right? Do you see all the fun things you get to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste them. There's too much fun. Okay.
I will climb out of the trash and I will rise. I'll rise so high, I'll make him a fool for ever having left me. And I'll do it because of how well he loved me.
And I'll do it because of how great it was in the beginin. So you've got to make that switch too, right? How well he loved. What if there's your word love in a beautiful way, right? How well he loved me. Okay. So you see what I'm doing? I want you to work on so many great juicy words in this, aren't there?
Yeah.
Good. And give her hell, Randy.